What is up, everybody? J Nell here with my UFC Fight Night 59 prediction video. I'm just going to talk about the top 3 fights, so let's get into it. First up, I'm choosing Uriah Hall to beat Lewis Taylor. Now, co-main event, we were supposed to see Benson Henderson take on Eddie Alvarez, which would have been great. However, we are now seeing Benson Henderson take on Donald Cerrone for the 3rd time. And yes, the Cowboy just fought January 3rd. He's crazy. He wants to fight 6 times this year, but geez, this quick, you also want to fight in the Colorado card. Anyway, so let's get into it. They fought twice before. Benson had won both fights. The first fight, 5-round decision, unanimous in favor of Benson, although that fight was super close. A lot of folks think it should have went the other way around. The crowd, half of them were actually booing. It was an incredible fight, actually. Super competitive. I just rewatched it. I forgot how incredible that fight was. Submission attempt after submission attempt for Donald. Benson looked indestructible. I mean, some of those chokes were in deep. Some of those arm bars were in deep. He's super flexible, Benson is. I mean, some of the punches he just walked right through. You haven't seen that sort of, I want to say, fire out of Benson in a long time. This was in 2009, so both men have definitely improved. They're different fighters. They were 25 and 26. Now I believe they're 30 and 31 now. So they're different fighters now, definitely, and they both have improved. So comparing in the second fight, Benson won in the first round via triangle choke. So in the first fight, again, super competitive. The big differences that stuck out to me were Benson is much more clean now. He was real rough around the edges then. His technique is much more clean, much more crisp. He's much more technical, period. But again, there was a fire back then that I forgot about, quite frankly. You haven't really seen that. There's an indestructibility about him that isn't there anymore. So, and he's coming off a loss. Let's see, will he lose twice in a row? I don't know. Donald Cerrone. His decision making is much better now. There were some positions that he allowed himself to stay in. He wasn't in danger of being finished, but Benson was getting the upper hand, especially when he was off his back. And Benson was standing up in his guard, raining down shots. I think there could have been some up kicks, get off your back maybe. So there was some decision making that was questionable in that fight for Donald. Plus, his takedown defense is much better, even though it was pretty good back then too. Benson also just seemed much stronger than Donald. I'm not quite sure if that's the way it is now. Also, Benson's hair was much thicker. It's much thicker. Okay. So I don't know who's going to win this fight, because from the outside looking in, you think Benson's beat him twice, so he'll beat him again, but that first fight was so spectacular. And they're different now. They're both different now. So if Donald loses this fight, he loses a lot. He's going to go down in rankings. You know, he could have barked for a title shot right now. He's in that position. So why did you take this fight? I'd like to know. Someone let me know if Donald has explained why he took this fight. So I don't know who's going to win this, because those 2 fights were close, especially the first one was super close. They're both different now. Again, that fire's different. Donald's decision-making's better. Is Benson that much stronger? He probably is a little bit stronger, but I'm going to rock with Cowboy because he's crazy. I'm going to rock with the crazy. I could be wrong. Moving on. Main event. And we see the notorious MMA Conor McGregor taking on Dennis Siver. And the winner of this fight's pretty much going to get a title shot, especially if it's Conor McGregor. People think this is going to be an easy win, that this is a mismatch. It's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a tough fight. And I think Dennis is going to come prepared. He knows he's got a heck of a shot here to upset the train that is moving on, which is Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His footwork, though, standing is really, it's a thing to see. It's very unique, incredible footwork. Dennis is a kickboxer. He's going to probably want to keep this standing. I don't think he wants to go to the ground with him. He might be a little bit bigger than Conor McGregor. I don't know if he's going to be stronger. Conor hits deceptively hard. His punches land and you hear him smack. Again, his footwork is real pretty. I think Dennis is going to want to avoid chasing him, try to keep this standing, walk him down, and work your combinations. And they're going to have to include kicks, of course. You're going to want to take away some of that movement, but you're going to have to trick him into those kicks. You're going to have to bait him into those kicks because his movement's so good. Combinations. I can't stress that enough. Feints, trickery, work the body, work the legs. He's gonna have to stay focused. Do not get emotional. You know how Conor can be. Do not get emotional. Try to walk him down. That's my advice to Dennis Siver. I'm going to call it for Conor McGregor. I just think that this stylistically probably favors him. He might try to take it down and get him. He got submission victories as well. Conor is a bit more well-rounded. So I'm going to call it for Conor McGregor. But hey, this is, I don't think it's going to be an easy win. I think folks are expecting this to be an easy cake walk in the park for Conor. I don't think it will be. Dennis, give him hell. Make him earn it. I am calling it for Conor, though. Let me know your picks. Any more injury updates? Talk about the whole card if you'd like to. Let me know all your picks. Talk to me. Take care. And goodbye.